Hello, hello, guys. Howdy. Welcome to my live stream broadcast. I'm going to wait till others join in, and I'm going to pull something up. Let's see. Debbie Sardone. Can't even spell Sardone Training. Debbie Sardone Training.com. I wish I could spell it. .com/love my business challenge. There it is. There it is. I'm trying to pull something up here so I can go over some of the details with you. But when you get here, type into the chat, say hello, let me know you're here. And hey there, how's it going? It's not showing your username. So if you'll type in your name, and that'll show me, or go to streamyard.com/Facebook and give them permission to show your Facebook profile on my StreamYard account. And I stream to several platforms at a time, so that's why I use StreamYard. Let's see here. If I pull this up on my phone, I'll be able to see the live feed. So let's see if I can do that. There we go. No, that's not it. Hang on, guys. So say hello when you get here. Just type into the comments. I did not send a text tonight reminder, so make sure you have notifications turned on if you want to catch all of my live broadcasts. Just make sure you turn on notifications, because sometimes I get fed up with the texting service that I use. It's actually kind of crummy, and I'm fed up with it. So sometimes I just don't use them. Hey, Sarah, great to see you. Boy, we spend a lot of time together, Sarah, don't we? All righty. Of course, my phone thought I said Siri. Alrighty, let's see here. There I am. There I am. I'm live. See me live. Oh, yes, the magic of the cell phone. All right, this way I can see the comments that come in here. Let me mute my video so I don't have all that reverb. And just say hello when you jump in live. So I want to talk about money tonight. And I'd only have, I don't know, I've got about 30 minutes, as I have a meeting tonight for Cleaning for a Reason. And so I'm not going to be on here too long, but I thought, you know what? If I don't forget to do this, I think it would be fun to jump on here on Mondays and talk about money, right? Because money is supposed to be like the topic that nobody talks about, right? It's taboo. How many of you, when you were raised, you were told we don't talk about money, right? Money has always been a bit of a taboo topic. So we don't talk about what we make. We don't talk about what we charge with our employees. We try to hide from our employees what our rates are. Not all of us, but some do. Money is just kind of it's a taboo topic. It's a sensitive topic. People freak out over the topic of money. And let's see here. If I want to make sure I'm in the right place, Cleaning Business Profits. There we are. Okay, because my comments aren't coming through. And it's just, I thought, well, you know what? It'd be kind of fun if on Mondays, if I would go live and we'll just talk about money. It's that taboo topic. So, hey, Tamika, I see you. You're checked in. How many of you were raised with the thinking or the teaching that money is a taboo topic and we don't talk about money? Were you like me? I mean, that was kind of a thing, right? Let's see here. Where are my comments? Just looking for them. That's not it. I'm clicked on the wrong thing. Where's my live feed? All right, so it's not showing up on my computer, but it does show up. This is so weird. Cleaning Business Profits. Just want to be able to see the comments. I can't seem to master technology. All right, let me see here. Cleaning Business Profits. So, was money kind of a taboo topic in your family, in your household? Was it a subject that isn't typically talked about? Here we go. Now my feed is coming through on my laptop. That's always helpful. In business, you have to actually focus on money, right? You have to focus on money or you won't have any, right? It's like we teach all the time. What we pay attention to, we get more of, right? What we ignore, we get less of. Hey, Brian, great to see you. And so money is just one of those topics. And I was listening to a podcast earlier today. It was kind of like a back and forth conversation. And it was so interesting because the host or the moderator threw out the question, what is money? And you think, well, that's obvious. It's like these little green bills that are made of paper and you buy stuff with it. But obviously, he wasn't saying what is money in terms of the physical aspect of money, right? Because when you buy something with a credit card, you're not holding a green bill. So, but he asked all of these different gurus and experts on his, not webinar, kind of a podcast environment. What is money? Define money. And I would like for you to toss that out. What is money? Type that in. What is it to you? What do you think? What is money? And it was so interesting to hear all the different answers that people give. And, obviously we have to have it. It's absolutely impossible to live without it. What is it? What's money? Why is it such a touchy subject? Why are people so ashamed of it or so proud of it, right? We see people who flaunt money. We see people who will kill for money, struggle for money, and people who never have enough money. I don't know who this one is because it's not showing, but somebody said a tool. Excellent. I like that answer. That was one of the answers I wrote down as I was listening to the podcast. Money is a tool. What else? Who else can answer this question? What is money? What's money? It's really an interesting question. And your mindset around money will greatly influence how much you are able to get. Your mindset around money will greatly influence how much you're able to attract. We don't think of money as something we attract. We think of money as something we strive to get, or we struggle to get, or we easily make, right? So what is money? One person said, he wanted to talk about how money loves speed and it hates friction. And I thought that was interesting. Money loves speed and it hates friction. And so when you're on a roll, you have a system for making money, whatever your system is, right? It could be a system of making chocolates on a conveyor belt. I'm picturing I Love Lucy right now. You can make money faster if you have a system. You literally put making money on a conveyor belt, right? That's what we've done in the cleaning industry, is we've learned to make money faster by cloning the owner, right? And so you're like, yeah, I've been trying to clone myself and it hasn't worked yet. But those who are successful at it have cloned the owner, right? The owner started out cleaning like myself out of the trunk of their car. I had about 10, 12 clients that I was servicing every single week and I was maxed out, right? So I had to clone myself. I had to figure out how to hire somebody, how to train them, how to transition the houses over to them and fill their schedule up and then go take on more clients. And then when I got completely full, I had to clone myself again. I had to hire employee number 2. And then when their schedule was full and my schedule was full and the other employee's schedule was full, I had to hire employee number 3. And money doesn't like friction. Friction is, employees calling in sick, employees quitting without notice, employees cutting corners because you didn't check today, right? So money doesn't like friction, but it does like speed. And speed is when you have earning money systemized, right? Earning money systemized. So I thought that was an interesting way he put it. Let's see, here was somebody that says it's an interchangeable way of living. Help me understand what that means. I don't know what that means. Explain that. It's an interchangeable way of living. Explain that to me. I'm a little dense. Hey, Katerina from Virginia Beach. So, what is money, guys? Come on, jump out there and share. What is money? So, here was something else that somebody said: a poor money mindset, until you shed your bad money mindsets, um, will, of course, work against you, right? When you have a really poor money mindset, if you're not comfortable with spending money, that's a poor money mindset, right? Most people think that you're supposed to get money and keep it. But what's the point of having money if you get money and keep it, right? And so his explanation was a poor money mindset is someone who is uncomfortable with spending money. Now, I'm not talking about being careless and reckless with money, right? When you spend money you do not have, you're being careless, right? It's like when you absolutely have to have that $375 designer handbag and you can barely make a car payment, you're really spending money you don't have. And that's not what I'm talking about. But when you're afraid to spend money, you have a poor money mindset. And it's true. If you have a healthy money mindset, you're looking for ways to spend your money in smart, productive ways, right? When you have a healthy mindset around money, you're not worried about spending it. You worry about spending it in the right places on the right things. People with a poor money mindset will spend money on a TV, but they won't spend money on their education, right? People with a poor money mindset will spend money on a vacuum, but they won't spend money on marketing. And it's because they can see and touch and feel the vacuum, but they can't see and touch and feel the marketing. It's like, well, the marketing produces customers that pay you more money, right? So I thought that was interesting. He said it's people who are not comfortable spending money have a poor money mindset. And then somebody here said money is a tool, right? Debbie, did you get your dinner? Yes, Amy, I did. My husband cooked me an amazing grilled salmon with this really good, what would you call that? Rub, some kind of a rub or a seasoning on top. And then he made, we call them keto mashed potatoes, but he makes these amazing, dreamy, creamy cauliflower mash that tastes just like mashed potatoes. So that's what I had for dinner. Anyway, squirrel, getting sidetracked here. So here was another example. And actually, I came up with this one in my head, so I just wrote it down. And somebody alluded to this earlier, money is a tool. And so I see money as a ticket, like a train station ticket, right? You have this ticket in your hand and you just paid money for this ticket, right? $200 to go somewhere. The ticket is not what you bought. The ticket is irrelevant. It's where the ticket will take you is all that matters. The money didn't buy a ticket and a seat in a boxcar. The money bought time with your elderly mother when you travel across the country to spend time with your mother. Or the ticket bought you the opportunity to go on a much needed vacation, right? So this $200 ticket that you bought with money, it's not about the ticket. It's not about the train ride. It's about what the ticket is going to enable you. Maybe you're going to a wedding. Maybe you're going to a funeral. Maybe you're going to move somewhere that you've always wanted to live, right? So money is what you purchased the ticket with in life, but that you didn't spend the money so you could have a ticket. That's not why you spent the money. You spent the money so you could live, so you could improve yourself, so you could travel across country to take a better job for some people who have careers, right? So money is like a ticket. It's a vehicle to arrive at a destination. It's a vehicle, right? It's the train, it's the ticket, it's the route, it's the journey, but it's not the destination, right? So money means different things to different people. Here was an interesting comment somebody said, and I believe this. If you have a dysfunctional relationship with money, you cannot attract it, right? You'll always scrap and scrape for it. If you have a dysfunctional relationship with money, you're afraid of it, you're intimidated by it, you have a scarcity mindset that you have to hoard it, you got to hang on to it, you can't spend it. If you have a dysfunctional relationship with money, you can't attract it. Now, I'm not saying you spend money and waste it. That's just a bad habit, right? But I'm saying when you invest in things that move you forward, or you're afraid to invest in things that move you forward, you may have a dysfunctional relationship with money. Many, many years ago, I would definitely say I had a very dysfunctional relationship with money. I didn't have very much. I kind of held on to it. And I was afraid to spend it on marketing. And I was afraid to spend it on myself. I got over that pretty quickly when I began to invest in myself, invest in my training, and I reaped immediate benefits. I immediately made more money than I invested. So it was easier to invest in myself again. Then I made more money than I invested. And so I just kept investing at higher levels. If you guys saw what I pay my consultants, your head would explode. But in the early days, I was afraid to let go of money. I was terrified to do marketing. And it was a gentleman probably 30 years ago that sat me down and did the math for me in terms of return on investment for marketing. He used to sell door hanger placement. That was a really big thing. There wasn't internet back then. And he would put in a baggie, kind of like a door hanger, clear plastic baggie on doors. And he would do like 3,000 to 5,000 households every month. And he wanted me to put my ad in there every month. And I was afraid. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's $100 a month. I mean, back then it seemed like a lot of money. It might have been $80 a month or even less, but it seemed like a lot of money. And he sat me down and he said, well, how many clients do you think you'll get from this one door hanger? And I kind of did the math and I said, well, probably 2 or 3. And he said, well, how many of them will go bi-weekly? I said, most of them. And he said, you don't want to spend $100 to get 2 or 3 new people that are going to pay you $75. Back then it was probably $65 a cleaning. And I was like, oh, that was my first understanding of return on investment. That was my dysfunctional relationship with money, that I needed to hang on to money. And he helped me see that if you want to make more money, if you want to attract more money into your life, you got to quit hoarding it. You just have to spend it in smart places. Don't spend it in dumb places or you'll go broke. Don't spend it on things you don't need, you shouldn't have, and you can't afford, or you'll go broke. I'm not talking about being dumb. Money is, another person said, money is something you attract. It's not something you get. I thought that was interesting. You know, we attract the customers we deserve. We attract the employees we deserve. And that's kind of hard to hear because customers equals money and employees should equal money. And we end up attracting what we put out there. When we pay cheap, we win cheap employees who don't earn us very much money, right? When we are cheap, we don't value ourselves, we don't value our time, and we charge cheap prices, right? Isn't that interesting that we attract what we put out there? If you are very scarcity minded when it comes to money, you're probably not attracting very much of it. These are good stuff. Somebody else said money is empowerment and money is freedom. So money is not a dirty word. Money is not the root of all evil. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil, right? You know people who love money more than they love people. They love money more than they love their family. They love money more than their kids. Okay, it's the love And the worship of money is the root of all evil, not money itself. Got to get that right. Especially if you're not a biblical scholar, don't misquote Bible principles. And I'm not a biblical scholar, but I do know that. Sarah says, this is hitting home, Debbie. I've got to change my mindset on putting out what I want from employees. Exactly, Sarah, exactly. The money mindset will keep us from valuing our employees. It will keep us from charging what we're worth to our customers, because we can't imagine paying better to a service if we hired them. Therefore, we can't imagine charging more to a service we provide. I mean, our dysfunction with money, our dysfunctional mindset around money keeps us from attracting it. I'm not sure who this one is. It says, I'm learning to let my numbers flow as well so I can manifest more and more. And this means stepping out of my mindset, invest in myself, my business, so I can have the business life I desire. Exactly. If you hoard money and you're not willing to let it go and use it in the right way to go out and get more for you, then you'll hoard it and you'll always have a little. You'll never have enough. So I thought that was interesting. Money is empowerment and is freedom. And so we don't work hard to make more and more money just so we can stick money under a mattress, right? That's not why we work hard. It's just like you don't spend $200 on a train station ticket because you want to ride on a train. I mean, usually we don't, right? No, it's because the ticket is going to take you where you want to go. Go see a family member, somebody you love, go do business to make more money, to take a relaxing vacation so you can recharge your batteries. It's empowerment. It's freedom. So when you're not struggling day in and day out to make ends meet, right? That scarcity-minded thinking to make ends meet, then you actually have more freedom. You have the freedom to choose where you go, where you live, who you work with, right? So money is freedom. Remember, money is not the journey. It is that destination. It's where you use money to have and get and be where you want to be. Somebody else said money is energy. And that's true. Money is energy, right? The more energy around money, the more you'll attract. The people in CBF know this, right? We create a lot of energy around money, but the end goal is not money. Again, it's not about buying a ticket and just sitting on a train. It is about going where you want to go. And so we create a lot of energy around money. So like tomorrow night, Tuesday, is our private coaching call with our CBF group. We do that twice a month with me. I'm answering your questions every month for a year if you're in CBF. And then Wednesday is our momentum group. That's the people that have graduated from the CBF Tier 1 program. They're done. They finished their first year and they're like, I want to stay in momentum. I'm going to keep growing. I want to get to my goals. I want to crush my vision. I want to get my business to where it could be in 2021. So those are the people that join momentum. They don't want to go off track. They don't want to start losing momentum. So they join momentum. So we create a lot of energy around money. Why? Because when you create energy around money, that's training and teaching and measuring and tracking and testing conversions and analyzing the data and going out and marketing to new clients and hiring employees. When you create all that energy around money, right, and becoming mock-free, a mock-free CEO, when you create all that energy around money, you attract it into your life. You have more, you make more, period. Boom. Money is neither good nor bad. This is important for everybody to remember. Money is neither good nor bad. Oh, Amy is almost ready to join Momentum. Oh, Amy, that is so exciting. You will love it. You will love it. Tier 2 is what she put in. So it's our Momentum group. And it's an awesome group. And they're at all levels in there. So remember this, money is neither good nor bad. It just exposes the good and the bad, right? So money is like a hammer. A hammer can be used for good to nail a nail and build a house for a family, or it can be used for bad, to clobber somebody over the head and kill them, right? Money is like a hammer. You can use it for good and you can use it for bad. And money doesn't make people bad. You know, people try to tell you all the time that money makes you greedy. Money makes you selfish. You have politicians that make their living, right, getting filthy rich, telling you money is bad and you should give more of it away and let them mandate it, right? They're always telling you that, except they're filthy rich. But they're telling you you don't need as much money, right? Well, money is neither good nor bad, right? If you have $1 billion, that doesn't make you a bad guy. If you have $1 billion, it doesn't make you a good guy. If you have $1 million, that doesn't make you a good guy, and it doesn't make you a bad guy, because money is neutral. It's neither good nor bad. Money just exposes who you really are. I hope you let that sink in. Money exposes who you really are. So generous, kind-hearted people who become wealthy and build wealth give more of it away, not less. And stingy old misers that somehow find a way to get rich never give any of it away. They hoard it. They hide it. They withhold it from people who need it and people in their lives, right? So money just exposes more obviously who that person is, who you are. If you are greedy and selfish, you'll be greedy and selfish when you get wealthy. If you're greedy and selfish when you're poor, you will be greedy and selfish when you're rich. And if you're kind and generous when you're poor, I mean, I've known lots of people that were pretty poor giving tithes at the church. I think the Bible talks about the widow's mite, right? We've all known people that just barely could afford things in their own life, yet they're helping another person. They're paying that person's light bill because they're struggling. We've all known those people. Money exposes you for who you are. It is neither good nor bad. What is your relationship with money? What do you think about money? I had to set myself an alarm here because I have a meeting here in 15 minutes and I don't want to forget it. So I want you to think about that. A lot of people have such a dysfunctional relationship with money, they sabotage themselves over and over. In other words, every time you're just about able to make enough and you're about to make more, you sabotage yourself and you just make what you barely can, right? So many people have this mindset that the bad people are wealthy. The greedy people are wealthy. And so they're going to struggle to ever be wealthy themselves because they have such a negative mindset around it. They're always going to sabotage their own success and the steps that they could and should and would take to become even more successful. But they're sabotaging themselves because they have this negative mindset around wealth. Again, money is neither good nor evil. Money isn't bad. It's not good. People are good and people are evil. Anyway, I just thought these were some really interesting conversations around money. Here was something else somebody said around money. You can only make money when you understand what it is. I thought that was brilliant, and I agree with that. You can only make money when you understand what it is. It is a tool. It can be used as a tool to make more money. So when somebody joins CBF, they plop down, $7,000, $8,000. They don't plop that down because they love spending money. That's kind of a painful investment. They pay that kind of money because they want to turn it into $100,000 a year income. They want to turn that several $1,000 investment into $1 million a year business. That's why they do it. Not because, oh, well, I just like to spend money, right? And so I just thought it was so interesting. You can only make money when you understand what it is. It is a tool. It is a vessel. It is your ticket to some place. It could be your ticket to just cleaning forever. It could be your ticket to getting 100% MOP free and building a big business. It can be a ticket to get you to your family. So money is a ticket. It can be a ticket to get you out of the neighborhood that you don't want to be in and move you up into the neighborhood you've always dreamed of, right? It's just a tool. It's just a vessel. And you're either in control of it or it controls you. When it comes to money, you are either in control of it or it controls you, period. And there's nothing in the middle, and I totally agree with that. There's nothing in the middle. Money either controls you or you control it. It controls you if you're constantly worried about it, you're constantly trying to figure out how to get more, and you're constantly trying desperately to hold on to it. It's controlling you. Or you control it. You decide where you invest and how money is going to make you more money and how that money is going to change your life or the life of somebody else or change your business. So it's all about who controls the money. I thought that was really a great quote. And then people who have a lot of money can make a lot more. People who have a little bit of money will just hang on to that little bit and never make more. So all these things around money, it's a sensitive topic. A lot of families will not discuss money. And my family always said it was kind of a taboo subject, right? It's not a book, Amy. I was just listening to a podcast. I don't even know where it was, but I was just listening to people talk about money. And I thought, well, this is a good day to talk about money. Hey there. It says, hey, coach, but it's not showing me the name. Might be Eric. Let's see. I used to love money, but it can't motivate me anymore. All I need to build is a real cleaning company with happy employees. Yeah. And that's the other thing. If you love money, then money has control of you, right? You use money. You don't love money. So let me tell you about a couple of things that are coming up that you need to take advantage, and it takes teeny money. So don't let money stop you. First of all, I am launching the Love My Business Challenge on February 15th. So right after Valentine's Day, what better time to talk about loving your business? So the Love My Business Challenge is starting February 8th. Don't be left out. It's $19. If that bothers you, there's something wrong with your money mindset. And 100% of that is being donated to Cleaning for a Reason. So it's a $19 registration because I know those who pay attention. And I don't want anybody in the challenge that's not serious about growing their business in 2021. I just don't want to waste my time. So it's a $19 registration. Go to DebbieSardoneTraining.com/love my business challenge. So somebody type that in. You have to type in www.DebbieSardoneTraining.com/love my business challenge. It's scrolling across the screen. So go get registered. That's like next week, the 15th, 5 days. I'm going to jump on for 5 days. I'm going to do training at 4 p.m. Central every day next week, Monday through Friday. And I'll spend probably 40 minutes to an hour teaching and challenging you. We're going to form our own private Facebook group for the challenge only. So you'll be in a nice small community with me, and our other CBF coaches will be in there as well. So you'll be in this world-class community of residential cleaners. I will be answering questions during the week. I want to help you gain momentum in your business in 2021 because 2020 was a rough year, and let's make 2021 the best year ever. It hasn't been off to the greatest start, so we can kick it into high gear. And I'll be challenging you every single day with a very specific challenge each day of the 5 days. Plus, I'll be assigning simple but important homework every single day for you to complete. And so you can post your homework and share it with others. You can go live and tell us what your breakthroughs were. But there will be some homework because we really want you to get some momentum. We want you to get some traction in your business in 2021. This launch is one of the best ways to get some traction and to really kick it into high gear. So again, it's only $19. I value this at $388, and here's why. If I were charging for it, that's what it would be worth. I mean, the challenge itself is worth over $100 to be a part of it, to spend time with me all week, learning and training and being challenged and giving worksheet assignments. So the 6th day is a bonus day, and that's a 2-hour training event with me. And again, that's all included for the $19. So, you're probably going to get an hour of my time every day for 5 days, right? There's 5 hours right there. If you were able to hire me by the hour, which you can't, I'd be $500 an hour. So it's $2,500 value right there. Plus, if I were going to charge for the bonus training on the 6th night, so that would be Monday the 22nd, if I were going to charge for that, that'd be like $300 for a 2-hour training. And so we're going to talk about the CEO shift for you, whether you are you're cleaning part-time and trying to CEO part-time, or you're 100% working in your business, but you're working in it, you're working long hours, and it's chaotic, and it's not growing enough, and there's too much drama. Whatever it is, we're going to talk about unlocking the secrets behind, okay, there's I got to stop. Unlocking the secrets behind other people's success and how to initiate that CEO mindset in your mind. This is a 2-hour training on the 22nd. So go join the challenge, DebbieSardoneTraining.com/Love My Business Challenge. So the 100% of the $19 registration will go to Cleaning for a Reason. The other thing I wanted to remind you about, if you have not registered for CBF Live, please don't be left out. It's half price right now, half price. When you go to cbflive.com, you need to use Love Live as your coupon code to get in for 50% off. Love Live to get 50% off. Go to cbflive.com. It is filling up. There's no COVID in Texas, people. I'm just joking. If you shouldn't come, if you have vulnerable health, do not come. But if you know you're healthy and you're comfortable traveling, we're going to be very spread out. We're like the only group in the hotel. So we've got this huge ballroom that we're able to spread out and use social distance practices. We'll have plenty of sanitizing product for you at the tables, and everyone will be wearing masks. There will be no hugging or handshaking. We're going to be as careful and respectful as possible, but we are going to live. And we are going to come together and learn how to take our business to the next level in 2021. And we are going to learn how to respond to the new normal in the cleaning business economic boom that we are in right now. We're going to learn how to respond to the new normal, how to grow our business in 2021. So cbflive.com, if you want to get in for half off, use Love Live as the coupon code to get in 50% off. Alrighty, so go join the challenge, go get registered for CBF Live, and let's make this the best year ever. Let's help you fix the way you think and feel about money so you can attract more of it into your life, so you can use it for good. Alrighty, that's all I have, guys. I don't have time to take any questions. Great to see you. Thank you, Amy. Amy says $19 is a no-brainer. So I got to jump on my other meeting. Hope you guys have a great night. Go get registered for CBF Live. Don't be a procrastinator. And go get registered for the challenge. All right. See you soon. Take care. Have a great night.